The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever three-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Sitting at 3 under par, just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Oh, what a great stroke. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Heck of a round going right now for this player. Has moved well inside the top 10 and continues to move up this leaderboard with 9 holes left.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Time for the second shot at the 10th. And here we are with the third shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
It's on a great line. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead. How close was that to going down? And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Looking good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. That's a good putt to make, that one. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
And here we are with the third shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. A good stroke. That's well holed. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Looks good off the blade. Solid par putt, that. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Birdied their last hole.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. He's in a share of 7th place. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Opting for the 9-iron. Nicely done. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
It was on a good line. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Now 4 back after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there. So finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, that's frustrating. Putting now for a bogey. And the putt drops now at 3 under, heading down the stretch. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
And the pine needles can always be a 50-50 lie.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
And this putt to move into the top 10.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. Currently at -4 overall. All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us through the par 3 17th.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Tracking. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And that's going to come up short.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat out choke.
And that will conclude his tournament to date.
Well, another victory in the event goes begging, but does it really matter when you take on the likes of Alexei Thompson and come up trumps Henny Koyak? What a win in this rivalry round.
Luke, any time you beat Lexi Thompson, it is something to be celebrated. I hope this player goes back and celebrates before they take on the next rival. And Lexi, well, it's not the end of her. We'll certainly see some Lexi Thompson in our future, but we'll see this player in our future as well.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Opting for the 3-iron here. There's this one to kick right. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up one, maybe two on this hole.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Ouch, that hurts. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Wonderfully played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop.
Putting for a par now.
Go in. Well done.
Finally, they needed it.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
Coming up from the bunker.
Wow. Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Oh, lovely shot into a few feet.
A par putt on the table.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par three, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par three.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's inside the house of opportunity. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Oh, so close.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
That's a great play at a great time because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved one shot in front of their rival.
He's currently tied for 13th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. That makes its way to the first cut.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their third.
Just 2 shots behind.
Well, that's a handy shot. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Could roll into the rough on this one. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Playing their 4th shot.
He's 2 shots back.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. 7 feet to the cup.
On a nice line.
That's a good bogey in the end.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Handy effort, that one. 2nd shot here on the 7th.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. How did that miss? This one's for bogey. Yeah, that's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Unfortunately backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
That one should find the surface.
Time for the second shot at the 8th.
Oh, put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Shame it didn't drop.
Just a short putt remaining here.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one is all over it.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
This is on a great line.
Beautiful shot. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Oh, well played. Playing this one about 130 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead. Going for less club here.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
Good looking putt. Now 5 strokes behind. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, this should affect the ball flight. That was a little untidy, wasn't it?
Gua kagak ngeliat lagi pohonnya, anjir.
caught up in the brush here. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the base. That's heading into the rough, I think. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
How close was that to going down? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's tracking. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
The ball looked a little thirsty. Even for the day. That should find the surface. That was special.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Getting ready to play their third. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
Looking better.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Is that what they had in mind?
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. And here we are with the third shot.
Labut. Aduh.
Even for the day. And racking up their fifth birdie of the day. And with it, he moves to one under.
Ya gimana mau semangat, Bud.
Why not take a
Aduh.
look at that effort?
Tinggal berapa hole lagi nih?
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
Oh bisa ini mah. Menang gua bisa.
Continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
Gua nggak ada laptop, Bud. Gua main di PS5. Jadi nggak bisa live di
This would be a
TikTok.
great up and down. Oh, that's a bonus. And that will move up
Gitu nggak bisa live gua jadinya di TikTok.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Harus ada laptop, pakai capture card, udah live TikTok. Lu main game apa, Bud?
Coming along nicely today. The Copperhead course, the snake pit, we're right in the middle of it.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Osi.
What's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 170.
Nih yang PA gua doang kali main beginian ya.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible.
Oke, keras anjir. Anjir.
Intending to do.
Coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Gue pakein lah.
And a par putt awaits him.
Gak bisa ini.
This one's dialed in. Oh, just
Allah.
missed. And this next putt, it's for bogey.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry. But can he stay that way?
Sisa 2 lobang.
After that effort, this is what the leader.
Ya gue ke Bayoran Lama, Bud. Halo Febri. Pudap.
The Copperhead
Ke Bayoran Lama gue. Lu juga Jakarta.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Oh Bandung, oh banyak gue teman Bandung. Banyak gue. Lagi 3 bulan lalu apa gue ke Bandung nemenin temen gua dari Medan ke Saritem kan bangsat kan tuh.
Put in front of them here, Henny.
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh iyalah Feb. Jauh. Ada acara apa, Bud? Jakarta? Kagak, temen gua Feb, Bud. Dari Medan ke Bandung. Gitu. Kata dia kagak afdol nih, gua udah jauh-jauh kagak ngerasain cewek Bandung katanya. Gue bilang anjir lah. Halo Rega. Iya siap Rega, thank you. Kekencengan dah tuh. Gua ajak dah tuh. Kata gue kocak aja, dia bilang deal-dealannya 2,5, kok gue bayarnya 460 ya. Gue gak mau repot, gue jawab aja ya emang lu belanja lain doang. Waduh, gue nama-nama klubnya nggak tahu Rek. Jadi gue nggak bisa nyepil cok. Intinya gue beli-beli aja sih. Sama apa dapat kan kalau lagi challenge. Lu main juga Rek? Yuk main yuk, gue kemarin main apa? Main duo ranked sama temen gue gitu. Kemarin
Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
lu ada urusan bisnis kali buat Jakarta.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich.
Ayo Rek, kalau lu ada akun main yuk. Ajarin gua sekalian, gua masih noob nih bener deh.
This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best.
Oh, cara Uni Eropa, wah, keren mantap juga lu. Nggak ada gua. Ini kan apa? Ini kan akun anak gua ya. Anak gua baru 14 tahun. Nggak ada Saweria, adanya apa sih tuh dia traktir ya, traktir. Kalau nggak salah Rek, traktir. Gue pakai akun anak gue soalnya. Wah hebat juga lu mainnya Uni Eropa. Mantep lah. Apa tuh absen tuh? Iya traktir Pep. Gue adanya traktir. Absen. Ya Rek. Sorry ya gue kalau misalnya ada yang nggak nyambung bacotan gue. Rada dizzy cow main golf ini. Masuklah. Oke. Gue kalau ngeput masih pakai hin. Kalau ngeput. Siap, Pep, siap.
Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some.
Tadi anak gua main Warzone gitu-gitu, cuman dia pensi. Iya, gua langsung di PS5, Feb. Biasanya gua pakai cam ya, cuman kalau lu mau lock-it komuk gua lihat yang video sebelumnya aja. Kalau lu penasaran. Lagi nggak pakai baju gua, pakai boxer doang, sama singlet. Jadi kameranya gua off-in. Arigato ya Bud, udah di subscribe. Kadang-kadang juga teman-teman anak gue main yang nontonin. Dia di sekolah pada nontonin gue ya kan, gue bilang kocak. Gue kadang online sampai nggak kadang sih, hampir tiap hari ya. Jam 3 pagi, jam 4. Game yang gue mainin Warzone, FIFA 23, ya sama golf doang kali. 2K sih ada, cuman gue nggak main, nggak bisa. Ya itu 3 itu aja, Feb. Gue biasa main Warzone, ya biasalah versi noobnya. Udah gitu, ya kalau buat have fun doang, ketawa-ketawa aja sih gitu. Gue bukan tipikal pemain yang bagus kok. Udah gitu golf sama FIFA doang paling. Gitu. Sama golf ya ini udah. 3 itu aja.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry. And this is a good one to win.
Ih, nge-lag. Op. Nice.
Second shot here on the first.
Aduh, ribet nih begini nih. Ya panas lah tetap. Panas buat itu. Panas lah. Masuk dong. Lah iya, cakep banget gua. Gua dapet eagle. Ya namanya hutan di Jakarta, Bud. Gimana? Anjir, mantap buat gue dapet eagle. Laki-laki. Tuh kayak karakter gue ya udah kayak Patino Sidin, man. First hole dapet eagle, mantap. Tuh under par.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't.
Waduh, kalau gue salah-salah ini bisa bunker nih gue. Bodo amat lah.
The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the seventh.
Kan bener kan, bunker kan gue. Astaga. Kalau golf aslinya gue nggak main, Feb, tapi temen gue tuh ada di Instagram, nama akunnya Sweetsal. Dia fun golf. Orangnya udah kisaran umur 48 tahun, tapi lucu mampus sih orangnya sih. Baik lagi orang. Nggak main gue kalau golf asli. Nggak ada duit, bos. Aduh, gue salah pakai klub. Kalau golf asli nggak main saya, Pak. Karena budgetnya besar. Apa-apalah, ngepar lah. Waduh, gila Bud, mantap juga kampus lo. Ya insya Allah Bud, mudah-mudahan silaturahimnya panjang, jadi gue bisa main gitu. Asik itu Bud, bener dah. Kalau ada lapangan golf mah. Astaga naga. Nggak apa-apa ngepar.
Swing. Nice and easy.
This putt.
Sorry ya guys, gue pakai hin buat ngeput karena feeling gue jelek. Langsung masuk dong.
Was on a good line.
Ya Allah.
Just 6
Lu udah mau lulus? Oh,
Try and keep
alhamdulillah cok. Good luck, good luck.
less dirty. This is for bogey.
Ada gue juga. Lu S1 berarti, Bud?
And down she goes.
Ada juga gue temen S2 main Warzone bareng gue.
He's in a share of 10
Gitu. Dia ngajar juga, dia dosen juga.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third.
Gitu. Orang Bekasi, orang Bekasi.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it.
S1 iya. Lanjutlah S2 tuh kayak temen gue lanjut.
This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side.
Ya, hancur udah pukulan gua.
Obviously, you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of.
Kalau gua ngerasain kuliah doang, Bud, tapi kagak lulus.
Extremely long putt. He might even
Gitu.
have to hinge on this one.
Ya gimana ya, orang Betawi ya kan, tapi om gua tuh SH semua. Om gua itu ada 10 orang kan, dari 11 bersaudara. Ya bisa sih beasiswa, ada ordal sih gitu. Tapi ya lu percaya sama skill lu aja cok.
What's in front
Kalau
of
udah
him
S1
this putt?
mah,
Yeah, he's been
gue sih
carrying
emang
around
apa,
this one.
bukan ngejilat ya maksudnya. Gue respect sama orang-orang yang gila pendidikan gitu, sampai betitel. Itu kayak temen gue yang S2 itu kan, respect gue. Karena susah cowok, buat nyari itu tuh susah.
Right by the hole.
Allah, kagak masuk
This one
begitu
for
ya.
bogey.
Astaga. Sorry guys. Nggak masuk lagi, Allahu Akbar. Gue bener-bener hilang fokus ini.
This one will be for double bogey.
Allah, gue bugi 2 kali nerol lu, habis eagle.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
It's been neck and
Astaga.
neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he
Lu apa nggak hukum? Ngambil apa ekonomi,
Let's take
Bud?
a look at how it stands. Currently at +1 for the day.
Oh, lu bareng Febri ya?
The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
Jangan-jangan satu alma mater lu
Area,
sama Febri.
fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from
Yang berbau apa tuh? Robot. Soalnya di chat di gua keputus gitu, Bud, kalau terlalu panjang.
runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Oh, teknik robotika, anjir, mantep banget dong lu. Anjir, lu berdua tai banget, keren banget lu anjir. Gue sering nonton tuh yang apa, yang lomba-lomba robot gitu cok, yang ngancur-ngancurin itu.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
We'll now move over to
Keren,
Xander
keren,
Schauffele.
keren.
He's trying to pull ahead.
Bisa
of his
ngerobot
rival.
begitu mah.
Let's see what happens.
Tapi itu by the way ilmunya sama nggak sih? Maksudnya sama kayak elektronik
5 shots off
di
the
motor gitu. Oh, lu sama Rega juga? Oh, anjir lu. Baru 2 top juga. Lalu magangnya ngapain, Cok? Sorry kalau boleh tahu, misal kayak bagian robotika gitu, magangnya di perusahaan mana gitu? Aduh, gue hilang fokus sudah.
time now for the fourth
Gak apa-apa
shot.
ya, karena kita kembali ngobrol, mencetnya telat mulu gue.
Big time play that one at the right time too.
Saving one there after being
Kepikiran lu yang ngambil robotika gitu ya. Emang sih maksudnya era kedepannya bakalan kayak gitu sih. Oh, Internet of Things. Bud, sorry lu ngechat lagi nih. Oh iya sih. Iya, paham. Nggak jadi nanya gua. Berarti lu, Rega, Febri udah bertiga tuh, robotika semua tuh. Anjir, bisa bikin ini dong lo, Megatron gitu, Megazord gitu, yang robot Power Ranger.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Alah, mantep banget, langsung ke green dong. Ya elah.
Second shot here on the fifth.
Ya kali gitu. Berarti menurut lo yang di filmnya Hugh Jackman ya? Yang robot itu tuh apa sih judulnya tuh? Itu bakalan bisa diaplikasiin di dunia nyata gitu, Bud. Feb.
Didn't that look good for a long time? 7-footer right here.
Iya, yang lawan terakhirnya nama robotnya Zeus gitu kan. Bukan Zeus Lot ya. Beda itu. Cuma bikin orang rungkat doang.
Well played. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Absolutely belum siap itu. Berarti yang udah ready model-model kayak Jepang, Cina, terus a couple country di Europe gitu-gitu ya. Ya US udah absolutely udah bisa, udah pasti bisa kan. Rusia udah bisa ya, udah pasti ya. Iya Bud ya. Kalau gitu-gituan.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing from 110 yards out.
Tapi sebenarnya SDM kita untuk perihal robotik gitu, menurut lo worth it nggak sih Bud? Kan banyak orang-orang Indo yang kayak desain grafis gitu-gitu, yang kayak kerja di Marvel gitu-gitu. Mereka larinya ke sana karena di sini kurang support gitu-gitu.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
It's been neck.
Sorry Bud, lu jadi ngechat mulu.
Tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Habis gua kan tepoan aja gua.
Even for the day.
Iya ya, habit korupsi kita itu memang udah paten sih. Gue juga nggak mau munafik ya, maksudnya perihal korup. Iya, Candy Crush ya. Ya perihal korup kan, ya kekencengan gue. Perihal korup kan perihal opportunity ya, gitu. Nggak bisa bilang nggak juga, nggak bisa bilang iya juga. Ya balik lagi ke individu dah.
They're nicely holed. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
par 3/7, Rich has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front.
Oke, coba hole in one nih.
Triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the
Coba hole in
Anything missed out to the
one.
right will be fine, although you'll be in a
Nggak
little area
mungkin
that'll be
sih
difficult
ini
to
sih.
get super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker
Lah
on the
yumkin.
left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you see.
Should find the green here.
Aduh.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
He'll be disappointed.
Hidup di Jakarta taro
Right on
standarnya ya kalau sendiri.
This is what they have left.
Ya kalau sehari cepet aja udah 300, itu juga buat makan aja sih. Ya bisa lu makan gocap gitu, cuman ya buat sehari nggak asik juga, Cok. Ya cepet lah sehari, kasarnya lu sebulan buat makan aja 3.000. Terus buat kos ya kosan banyak juga sih yang murah, cuman ya pokoknya gini, semurah-murahnya kosan masih ada yang ratusan ribu, di kisaran range 800. Itu udah standar banget. Ya model-model kayak The Red dah tuh, kosan-kosan The Red gitu. Gitu, udah gitu kalau misalnya mau yang worth it ya berlaku dari range 3 sampai 5-6 juta. Ya tinggal lu pilih, kalau lu ngambil kosan yang biasa sama makan yang standarnya aja ya, jadi total ya kira-kira 4.000 dah lu sebulan. Ini gue nggak, ini maksudnya gue bicara standarnya aja gitu. Lu beneran bulan besok Oktober ke Jakarta? Lo bukannya dapat mes ya, misalnya kayak lu misal gawe gitu ya? Ya kalau lu misal bertiga sama Febri sama Rega, ya bisa PT-PT lah perihal kosan, makan juga. Malahan bisa cepet jadi buat bertiga gitu sih. Oh Sabtu besok? Wih, bertiga lu, bener? Sama mereka? Allahu Akbar ke situ.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. Opting for the
Bisa sendiri.
He's going with the extra gone against the caddy.
Nggak apa sih.
If it was the right shout.
Enjoy lah.
putt coming up is for birdie.
Enjoy lah, sendirilah.
Hey, nice looking line. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
And as we move along, it's Brooke Henderson on top of things.
The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
Rega, Feb, gue caps dulu ya, mau jemput bocah gitu. Biasanya sih bini gue yang jemput, cuman lagi nggak bisa. Gue yang jemput. Thank you ya, Budi, Rega, Febri udah watching. Ntar gue insya Allah live lagi, besok juga live sih, gitu. Bud, good luck buat Sabtunya. Lusa lagi lu cabut ya kan. Thank you ya, thank you ya. Thank you, Brad, thank you. Ciao, ciao. Sehat terus lo semua.